Pilots of the Red Bull Air Race have to fly through a technical and tight track with high speeds over 350 kilometers per hour. They have to find the right balance between power and sensitivity, where precision is key. At a height of only 15 meters above the ground, the plane has to pass tight air gates in different maneuvers. There are only a few meters between the wings and the pylons. At such high speeds, the pilots have to operate in dimensions of millimeters. They are steering with a very sensitive control stick.
The faster you fly, the more sensitive this airplane reacts. If you fly like 400 kilometers an hour and you just move the stick a little bit, the airplane just flips over. On the other hand, if you move it just slowly, the airplane moves slowly, it does exactly what you want to do.
In addition, the pilots have to react and take into account outside influences like wind and weather.
The most significant thing we have to deal with is the wind speed, and the direction it's coming from, because that will make the aeroplane drift. So even though you might be lined up beautifully with the pylon, you might be moving sideways. So if you roll wings level here, you might not do that, you might actually do that. So you have to take that into account.
Therefore, the technique required in crosswind conditions is known as crabbing, keeping pilot and plane in the right direction for the gate. Another challenge that has to be considered in flying is the loss of lift during knife-edge maneuvers.
Well, basically, when you go on a knife edge, you lose your wings. You don't have your wings anymore. What happens is that you go flying, you go knife edge, and the plane will technically go down. So what you have to do is you have to get a slide up motion, just basically to create this kind of curve for the length of your knife edge.
In the track, the pilots have to find the best race line. They always have to be ahead of their next action.
No, I mean, if you fly through a gate, every move you have to plan before you do the move. And that's basically like the slogan is like that you have to stay in front of the airplane. If you are behind, you're lost.
For example, going into an inverted maneuver, the pilot is already aware of the radius and position for the roll out of the half Cuban he wants to achieve before he begins. Combining high speeds, exterior forces, and precision is the magic formula to success.